what's up, y'all? It's Matt at Live More Perfect Days, and I am here to tell y'all about an exciting piece of news for me. I've got an order that's been delivered to my world, and it's a huge order, and it actually arrived weeks or even months ago, and I didn't even realize it, but I was going back through my order board and looking at all the different things I had on there, updating some photos, putting some notes on the back of cards, and I found this one right here. And it is an order to be in the best shape of my life. And y'all, I'm proud to say that is where I'm at right now. Right now, I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my life. I'm 39 years old. The last time I was anywhere remotely in shape or not overweight is probably back in college when I was 20, 21 years old. I was working out with my roommate every day, Mike Franklin. We would go play basketball and hit the gym, and it was always like a social event for me. I never really enjoyed working out, but it was a social event, and I would go out and hang out. And I was not really fit. I was just skinny. I was just not out of shape. Then I graduated from college, and I went into investment banking. And investment banking just wrecked my body, y'all. 6 cups of coffee a day at least. Eating every single meal, often out. I didn't cook my own food. I didn't care if it was healthy. I would eat massive portions. I was living in Houston, Texas, so the portions were just huge. And yeah, anyway, here's a photo of me from 10 years ago, after 10 years of investment banking. Actually, it's a video. This was taken on my 30th birthday. Yeah, so that's me when I was 30, and here is a photo of me taken maybe 3 months ago with Gareth in Guatemala. And yeah, you can see that I've come a long way, and it's really exciting to say that this has been an order delivered. So just wanted to share that with y'all. When I did discover that this order had been delivered, I went back and examined the different elements that went into bringing this order into my world, and I focused specifically on what elements of belief were present over the last 3 years that helped me switch from where I was to where I am today, where I prioritize fitness, I prioritize nutrition, and it's an easy inflow part of my life. And I focus specifically on the 3 elements of belief, which is gratitude, patience, and progress. And so the gratitude for me really came when I switched my training routine. I started training outdoors. And I was living on the beach when I really started getting serious about it, and I would wake up early and go for a run. And I would go for a run, and I'd be running on the beach, and I would see the waves crashing, I would see birds up in the air, and I'd be out in nature every single day. And being out in nature is such an act of gratitude for me. Like, I'm out there, I see the beauty in it, I smell the ocean air. So every day during my training, I was feeling grateful. I wasn't necessarily feeling grateful for being fit, but I was channeling that emotion of gratitude while I was training. So that was a huge piece for me. The second piece was patience. I didn't have a deadline or a timeline that I was really trying to stick to. I wasn't trying to get fit for summer. I wasn't pressed to fit into a tuxedo for a wedding. Like, there wasn't any timeline attached to it. So I was truly patient with how long it was going to take for me to ultimately get to where I am now. And the final piece was progress. I had so many people who would point out to me the progress that I was making. I remember one of my good buddies, Leo. Hey, what's up, Leo? Leo would be up sitting on his porch or hanging out in a hammock when I would get back from training, and he would always remind me how good I looked, and it just felt so good. And I had so many people in my life who either trained with me or would point out how much progress I was making. And so I felt the progress from the community around me. As I was losing weight and getting more fit, like, people around me were pointing it out. In fact, one day I was walking down the beach where all the restaurants were. I had clothes on, and this girl comes up to me who I didn't know, and she said, "Hey, do you train in the morning? Do you go running in the morning and you wear blue shorts?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, you have a really great body." And then she walked away. I didn't even talk to her after that. But it was just like a stranger who had seen the efforts that I was doing on a day in and day out basis and felt compelled to tell me that I was doing great. And so, yeah, just looking back at this order and seeing it come into my world, I feel great. I'm in the best shape of my life, and it's exciting. It's exciting, y'all. It's just exciting. Order delivered. Y'all be good. Laters.